Live look now from our Dozier Law Cam. Our temperatures climb to about 90 degrees today, and that kind of heat can be dangerous, especially for people who work outside in it. News 3's Martin Staunton talked to some working in one of the hottest jobs, as well as medical experts about how to stay safe when the heat is on.
It's the time of year that raises the risk of heat injury as the temperatures rise. When the mercury climbs above 90, many people who work outside, like these roofers, can feel the heat quite literally. Charles Tyson says he's witnessed heat illness victims early in his career before he had his own crew.
I used to work, my uncle had a roofing company, Hilton Head Island. So a lot of people had a lot of heat strokes.
Tyson's advice is the same as the medical community when it comes to preventing heat injuries. Hydration is key. Take in lots of water. Also, frequent breaks out of the sun are recommended, and it's important to reduce your activity in the hottest hours of the day.
When the temperatures rise, doctors say there's two segments of the population at the most risk for a heat injury.
Infants and children's bodies haven't learned how to regulate temperature yet. Elderly people have issues with medications, being on medications that can decrease your ability to sweat or cool your body. A lot of times they don't have access to air conditioning.
Dr. Kenny says that heat illness is progressive, and if it's left unchecked, the victim could wind up in the hospital, and it can be a life and death situation. Heat illness begins with profuse sweating and progresses to cramps. Those will feel like a Charlie horse in your muscle. When it worsens, it becomes heat exhaustion with nausea and vomiting. And when the sweating stops, that's a sign of heat stroke. The worst end of the spectrum of heat illness. It can be lethal, and you have to act fast if the victim is going to survive.
The most important thing to do for someone in that setting is to get them out of the hot environment. If they've got hot, wet clothes on, then you need to get dry clothes on people. Get them to take fluids if they can, and if they can't take fluids, then they need to come in and see us.
Doctors and those who face heat illness at the workplace say prevention is the best medicine to avoid a trip to the ER. Reporting in Savannah, I'm Martin Staunton, WSAV News 3.